because she had to. Well, she didn't really have to. Yeah, she had to. Because she was maxed out on vacation. She took 9 days off. She come back yesterday was the first day back?
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday was the first day back. And now tonight she's got to work till 9 or 10.
No, 8.
8. Because people are quitting. They just gave everybody $1,000 retention bonus.
Oh.
And then like some kids quit and then somebody else is quitting. And so she's like, it's overtime.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wonder how she'll like it up there because,
I heard mixed reviews on the food. Brent Hovey said the chicken strip basket was just like Dairy Queen. Somebody said the ice cream was good, and somebody said it wasn't good.
The ice cream apparently is like the buttermilk one with really extra fat.
Yeah, it's not the Dairy Queen stuff, it's the higher quality butterfat, because that's what he can get. So I guess the ice cream is it's like thicker, I guess. But we haven't had any.
No.
2717, 2717.
yeah, who knows?
It seems like they got some business up there.
Yeah, you can see in there, it's just surprising, because it's not like really sign out front. Really.
Yeah, he asked me. So all winter the building sat empty, not doing nothing in there. And then spring, that first spring came, and he's like, "Ooh, we gotta get this open, blah blah blah." So we're scrambling, and he's got people up there helping him. And Jim Nelson, he's been up there patching the roof and doing all this stuff. And so they're all of a sudden, he calls me and he's like, "Hey, I need a sign." No. I'm like, when am I going to do it? Why didn't you tell me, like, back in February? Well, I need a sign, like, yesterday. I'm like, don't look at me. And I'm like, what's it got to be? Well, just letters, TikTok. I'm like, we need a better sign than that.
So are you doing a sign for him?
No.
He just wants regular vinyl letters just thrown together.
Jill Sears is doing it. I'm like, because he's just going to use that menu board thing.
Yeah.
We took that down, and it's got holes in it from the slats. He takes it up to Jill. I'm like, she can't use this. It's got holes in it. She has to buy a new piece. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'll just caulk it up. I'm like, no, don't you know how big that stuff is? The liquor store sign that's 6 feet tall by 12 feet long. I did that sign. That's a bitch. And then you're hanging up there trying to put that son of a bitch in there? Do it once.
Well, yeah, because what was that last fall? I had to go up there because the metal was coming off or something.
Yeah, because it's all rusty.
Yeah. Screw some more wood.
Yeah.
Screws in there.
I mean, and the thing, once you get up there, it's heavy. He had a guy coming from Redmond to do it for $250. I'm like, for $250, have him do it. But that sign, it doesn't look that big from the road, but once you get up there, I had it up in the garage, 6 by 12.
Yeah.
The other Dairy Queen sign is using that's 6 by 9. Because we helped him move it that one day.
Oh, that was the Dairy Queen logo, though. That Dairy logo was pretty big, yeah.
So I came up with an idea. I'm like, take a picture of your kid, right? And then have it like cartoon a little bit. And then say TikTok and have them holding an ice cream cone. So that's your Wendy's girl. And you use your own kid. And just have, freckles like Dennis the Menace or whatever, And I said, that'll be an attractive sign. He's like, that's a really good idea. I said, you're going to have to, have somebody take a picture and then kind of cartoon it. And I said, I think Jill can do that. I don't know. Or go up to Hudson. Somebody can do it.
Yeah.
And use that as your logo. Use your own kid for your mascot. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But yeah, come the 20th.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to work himself.
He already said he could. And Betsy's been at the liquor store. She was there Monday night. All day till 9 o'clock. And yesterday morning she
well, what's he doing?
I don't know.
Josh sometimes works at the liquor store, but that's all he works.
And then we went up to the post office and Betsy was there and and then at 3 o'clock in the afternoon she was still there like, Don't you have a partner?
No, we went home at like 8 o'clock at night, and she was still there, wasn't
Still
she?
there, yeah. So,
No, not last night. She wasn't.
not last night.
Who wants to work? I don't want to work.
But I mean, to get the restaurant like that, they gotta be there. You gotta kind of. It's not like us. When,
Well, you know what you should consider sometime.
I'm glad I didn't buy into the liquor store. 'Cause
You
I
know
was gonna
what you should buy into though?
buy
The laundromat.
laundromat. Your laundromat?
Yeah.
I'd buy that.
Fire up.
You need to paint the outside. It's pretty.
Yeah, I know. Enough on the priority list.
Well, his brother's coming in next week.
Ooh, it's
The guy that you bought it from. The guy that you bought the laundromat.
Dan?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like, God, I shouldn't have sold that. Yeah, he's like kind of said he kicked himself after so.
Yeah, it's crazy he sold it because, I mean, he fixed everything up. And,
Yeah, he's got one red one, and like two, and then the fitness place. I haven't seen his brother.
he's Dan Simonson. Yeah, he's very nice.
Oh yeah,
You know, because the thing with it is, okay,
he's been my customer for a long time.
you know, because here's the thing, you know, Dan calls me up, hey, interested in buying a sure. You know, it's like, okay, so he shows me the numbers, and it's like, you know, like any other business, you could fudge anything.
Right.
You know, so it's like, you know, whatever. But you know what? He is dead on, straight on, and boom,
Right.
to a T. You know what? You know, it's like, yeah, I got some respect for him. You know, because it's like, you know how people fight.
He's pretty nice. He left me a Google review.
Oh, did he?
And,
He's a good guy. Dan, he's a good guy. But yeah.
he's
Yeah,
retired now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I figure it won't be too long before I start working on moving down to it. 'Cause
You got all kinds of shit. What are you gonna do with the church?
I don't know. I haven't figured that one out yet.
Tear it down?
Huh? I don't know. I don't know what I should do.
If you tore it down, you could put an apartment building there.
I don't want a apartment.
Oh.
I don't want an apartment building there. I'll do an apartment building somewhere else. No, that's a good corner for that business.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's probably worth more if it was tore down, though. So,
Oh, absolutely.
you know,
Yeah.
so nobody's gonna fight with asbestos, but they always.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, you can do whatever you want if it's empty.
I just store a bunch of junk in right now.
It probably cost you a fortune to have it torn down. Man.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I figured I'm just using it for storage and rent the house out.
Use it for a homeless shelter. What are the counties gonna do? They ain't got no place to go get their free
Oh
food.
yeah, that's right.
We should open that up for one day.
You can serve the stuff.
And Carney's, when Brad owned the liquor store, he'd always buy that, I don't know what's that beer that's from the black people like.
Oh, yeah.
The big malt liquors.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd always buy extra because the Carney's buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure at some point I'll probably do that so I don't have to tie down so much. Not that
The liquor or the liquor store. The laundromat kind of runs itself though.
oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because see, even like I don't do
You
nothing.
got security cameras in there in case somebody vandalizes?
Yeah, yeah. You know, and Monday to Friday, I got a guy that ever since I bought it, he goes in there, cleans Monday to Friday, and then I just do clean the weekend.
Oh.
But to clean it,
Do you lock it up in there?
there's automatic locks.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah, but yeah.
So if somebody's still in there, they can get out, but once the door shut.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and then but you know, like otherwise it's like it takes me 15 minutes to go in there and clean up, empty the screens, and whatever on the dryers and whatever like that. You know, as long as there's no cord jams or anything, I got 15 minutes. I'm in and out. You know, but I figure, you know, at some point, I might not want to be around here so much. So maybe I'll have to unload that and a couple other things so I don't have to be tied down.
now it's a good time to sell if you can afford to.
Well, because that's the thing. It's like, you know, because I like to play stock market and stuff like that. It's like, well, because you know when I bought that, well, basically what I did is I just did a 5-year loan. You know, just eat the wiener water soup basically. You know, like don't pay myself, just be hardcore on it. And brings in enough to pay it off.
Yeah.
And after 5 years, then it's like, oh yeah, no, doesn't cost nothing. You know what I mean? You can start.
Got quarters now.
Yeah. Which, you know, Emma, you know, which is fine with me because I just put it there and that's where she steals her money. So it's not really cost me, or at least I don't know about it.
What, Donna Hooper, she's got the house on Grand Street.
Oh.
And I pick up the mower and drop it off. She supplies the mower. And she asked us, she goes, you think Courtney's going to buy that house? And I'm like, maybe, what do you think? And he's still in high school. She's like, I don't know, 40, 50 maybe?
Yeah.
Well, then she sold it for 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like a month ago or two.
Because Anne's like, she's like 6 months ago, she's like, maybe you should ask Donna about that house. You know?
Yeah, it would have kind of shut it
And I'm
down.
like, yeah. And I'm like, I said, next time I talk to her, I'll ask her. Well, then, also, I was looking on the MLS, but
No, and she even, no, she
then we
asked,
ran into her at the post office. She's like, I didn't want to sell it. She goes, I just,
no, she was going to sell it to the renter. She was going to give it to the renter, and the renter didn't want it.
Yeah.
And then, so she sold for $100,000.
Yeah.
she said she had
No, she had 12 people look at it,
in
and
2
then 2
days.
people canceled.
In 2 days.
And then she had like 3-4 offers on
But
it.
it's still not, it's still pending, so I don't know. I suppose they're crazy, can't come back good enough.
Oh, easy.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. $100,000 house right now?
Yeah. I was looking last night, and the only thing, well, there's a few out there, but there's a house out on 10 by A, a trailer house, rundown trailer house.
And so you can't even conventional financing in that.
Yeah, 140, I think they're asking. And there's one behind the old Ellsworth Equipment back there at 530th or something. Single trailer house, 3 acres, but it's kind of weird. And then they're asking, maybe that's the one they're asking, 130, and then that's one down on 1094 or something. But I mean, and they're rough.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, when I get ready to sell, you should buy the laundromat.
I don't know.
It's that. You don't get rich.
You know,
You won't get rich. But I always look at it this way.
Sonotag owns 2 of them down here.
Yeah. See, you know, even like, you know, like the rental house and stuff like that. You're not gonna get rich.
Mm.
But, you know, because my always thing was, I don't want to use my money. I don't want to use someone else's money to make the money.
Right.
You know, like never use your own money. And it's like, you know, like I said, bought that thing. Okay. This much down, 5 years.
Mm.
Somebody paid it off. Wasn't me. You know what I mean? Somebody paid for it. It wasn't me. And it's like, so then, you know, like after 5 years, now if I would have just sold it then,
There's your money back.
not my money, it's somebody else's money. It's like, you know, that's a thing. It's like, you know, and it's like these rental houses. You know, it's like, I always put that much down, let them pay for it, and then once paid off,
On this place, because I didn't buy this to start a business, I bought it because we tried selling our house and selling it and the market crashed.
yeah,
So I'm like, well, I'm not going to give the place away. It's a nice house. And so then I was just, actually, we're coming back to Grandma's house. Because when I went to Baldwin, I always used to go down through Belleville and Jay. Well, for some reason on the way home, I missed the turn. So we came through. He was still in a car seat. And the auction sign, so I'm like, hey. So I was actually looking at a building right behind the First National Bank of Baldwin. Kind of comparable to this. So I ended up buying this place. And, it was rough, but price was right. Nobody else wanted it.
yeah.
And now it probably turned out to be a pretty good.
Now it's probably 150,000
I don't know
now.
what it'd be worth now.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's money in the bank.
What if, I was going to ask Hink what he sold that place for. But
Oh, you did sell that?
yeah,
We sold it to the race car guy.
Oh, the race car guy bought it.
Yeah, it's extra
Yeah.
storage.
they got, apparently, I was talking to him at the art store, or one of the guys that drives that one car. They got 18 race cars, but they don't own them. It's rich people.
Oh yeah, because one day I seen, you know, in the park there were like, that's why I just stopped to talk to him. Yeah, the guy, he must have been a doctor because he was in his scrubs yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's rich people that from the cities, and they buy these cars, and what they do is they maintain the cars. So on the weekends, these rich people jump. All they do is they go there, they got their helmet, their fire suit, whatever, jump in the car and they race it. And they break it, or smash it up, comes back and these guys fix it and they charge them. You know, and it's their race team, but it's some Dr. Joe or whatever. So the race occasions, they put lists, I guess they're stacking the cars in there. And so as long as they're signed on to their race team, they supply the storage for the race cars and the transportation to and from. And the one guy that drives that little white car, he's like the mechanic, I think he owns it. And then they're going to get another guy in there that does, he's got CNC machining.
Yeah.
He's paying big rent up in the cities, and so they're trying to get him. And I know they moved in last winter, they moved in 2 semi-loads of look like milling machines. So once in a while you see a guy pick up, the garage door opens, he goes in, shuts the garage door, and then you'll see him smoking a cigarette outside. But they're making custom race cars.
Yeah, it's kind of neat that little. What they're doing.
I don't know, I haven't looked in East End Auto, but
Oh, that's nice. Nice little.
they got,
Stacking the tires and cars.
oh, dude, I haven't done.
Yeah, it's race affiliated. It's,
They're only heating one bay, I guess, because that's all the rest is storage, because they can't heat that building. And I knew that from before. That would have been a good buy for you. Remember when it was cheap?
well, yeah, I know. I looked at it. I was even trying. That's when Patrick bought it.
Yeah, for $95,000.
Yeah.
You turn around sold for $160.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was trying to get it for like that 75 mark.
yeah.
I just wasn't buying.
That still would have been a good buy.
Yeah.
Even at 90.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But gosh, I'm kind of a cheap guy. But, I don't know. Well, I suppose we'll get something accomplished.
Make the circles like Ekholm says. Right. What's he been up to lately?
Living the dream.
In the dream. I haven't talked to him. He's friends with my nephew. They got hooked up from me. They're big into hunting. Well, Jason's kids and Darren's what are the same age, I think.
You know they play baseball together.
They play football. And then there are the big coaches on the except parents are
Oh.
they don't like them because everybody's gets participation trophy.
Oh.
Some guy got in Ekholm's face here a couple of years ago. Was it football or baseball? Or was that softball?
No, it's baseball. No, because she knows Jason. He got in trouble.
My
He
nephew was
yelled
in
at
the backfield being coach, and Darren was up front. And if the kids can't throw the ball right, the coach steps in to pitch. So he stepped in to pitch or whatever, and then end of the game or something, his dad got right in his face.
No, I think
Screaming at him. He's like, "This is the rules. If the game's not proceeding, we have to step up."
yeah, but I think the dad was mad because the kid can't learn then.
Yeah, and then my nephew's in the back. He's like, "Uh-oh." He's like, "I'm just going to stand here and watch because there's nothing I can do." And the guy got ready, and like Jason comes up and goes, after it's all done, he's like, "How'd you handle that?" Because I deal with it every day. Somebody yelling at you. He goes, "I would have popped the guy." He's like, "Well,
Yeah. Well, I'll catch you later.
all right."
Customer, come on, answer. Chicken.
Hello?
Who was it? What was it saying?
Chris Bonas from
From. Why'd you think it was a scam? Chris. Who does it say? Chris who? Bamas? That was a scam. How does that make it a scam though?
Shauna, Wisconsin.
That doesn't make it a scam though, does it? Something easy.
He was in here a long time. 1 o'clock.
No, he was in there for about an hour. You know, that's why I said you. Surprised you're slacking off. Sitting down.
Mama's taking somebody to work.
Obviously, she's gonna ask you. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna be able to survive all day on just with her little stuff that she. Sometimes, yeah, she's not gonna give me an orange all day. Is she? Sometimes she eats an orange and a little snack, but that's not good. you were yours for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. So, really good. Hey, you took my fork. Yeah, you did. That was mine. I grabbed. You had the spoon.
I spooned it.
That was yours.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, mine was the fork. I grabbed the fork out. You grabbed the spoon out. I didn't scoop with the spoon. I scooped mine with the fork. Liar. I scooped mine out with the fork. So, because I said yours is somewhere else. Because I know that for a fact. Because there's only one fork, and I took the one fork out, and you didn't take a fork out. We should be got no forks, and I seen a fork in there. That's how I know it was mine. No, why don't you remember that? Thanks, Dad's. Please. God, Dad's got the bird. He's got the river. Storm gets a fork. That's what he's doing right now. Get forks. Yeah, question. Maybe I do some this one.
big screen, and then 7 inches of this.
It's